Hey guys, Sweetshins here, and I was just playing Rise Son of Rome, and the topic I want to get on is microtransactions, if that's how you pronounce it. Because I was just playing this game, and basically you upgrade your character, and I was just tapping a button to upgrade. Little did I know, my points had run out, because it's kind of complicated how it has it, so it's kind of weird to see how much points you have to spend. And it automatically sent me in to pay real money to get these upgrades. And I was just like, what are you talking about? So then I had to come out of all of that, which is kind of weird to do. And I just thought, why would anyone pay money to upgrade a character that I can just do by playing the game? It's not like the upgrade's even crucial. It just didn't make sense to me, and then I thought, this is actually happening in a lot of games. See, something was kind of similar that's on the disc and I'm having to pay for it because they think I should make the game easier, because I died, so they said I should upgrade. And I just thought, why would I ever pay money for that? That's just stupid. And it's made me think, like, the fucking nerve to say to pay money to get an upgrade when I can just do it in the game. How much money do you want? This cost me £55. That in dollars, what's that? $80 maybe? I thought, fucking liberty, mate. I thought, I ain't having that. And then I know some other people have been talking about it as well, but this has been happening a lot. It's like them fighting games where, like not Tekken, Street Fighter, that's the one, where you get some characters and then you can pay for DLC for next characters, but that's already on the disc. So how the heck does that make sense? And I mean, on the Microsoft, like Xbox Live, you used to have to pay for points. It's like, no, I don't want to pay for points because I don't want that many. I just want to get this one thing. No, you've got to pay £7.50, how much it was, to get a £2 character. Oh, Mike Carbit, that's right now. And that's just ridiculous. That was really stupid. But now you can pay with a card, which I'm happy about because I'll do it. But I never ever pay for bonuses on a game, because when I buy a game, I just want, that's it, done. And when DLC comes out later, like an extra mission or something, I'm kind of done with the game by then. I've played for months. Something else has come out, so I'm like, nah. But when you DLC, like when you have an expansion, like I remember Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Sorry, that had the Shivering Isles expansion, and that was bloody brilliant. I think it was like £15. Game's about 40, and it was like near on a whole nother game. And that is something you pay for because it was adding new content, adding new story, it was loads of other new things that you could do. Whereas, why would I pay for something that's already on disc? Like what happened with Mass Effect with that character? Was it Jarvis? I don't think it's Jarvis. I think that's the thing of Iron Man. But the Promethean? See, I can't even remember. And you had to pay separate, and someone put up a video of them just unlocking the game themselves and getting the character. Oh, sorry. Full Saint was in my room then. Weird. And that was a stupid thing to do. Because you're destroying your fan base. You want them to pay for something that they've already paid for. I mean, in all fairness, if you've made it after the game's been made, then okay, you've got a right to charge for it. But then you've got companies like CG Project Red, is that CD Red Project, who make the Witcher games. And I bought it on the PC about a year after it came out, and it already had DLC out, but they was given all their DLC free. All of it, and it was proper updates and different new missions, and I was just giving it free because they said once you've bought the game, that should be it. If it's incomplete, then it's the developers, the people who make the game's job to complete the game. It's not the consumer's fault for that. I just thought that is amazing. That just puts other companies to shame. Like, that was just brilliant because you was playing and you could come back because you'd feel more you'd want to come back to The Witcher more because you think, oh, there's a new mission, I'll just quickly play it because I don't have to pay. That's a really good idea. Now with games like with the Xbox One, there's Killer Instinct, and I haven't played that yet, but you get one free character, and this is a good way of doing microtransactions, I think. You get one character, and the game's free, so you just download it, and you can play the whole game with this one character. But if you want to get another character, you have to pay a little bit of money. So £40 would equal out the entire, all the characters, everything. So basically you've paid for the whole game. But you don't have to pay for the whole game, you just pay for the bit you want. And I thought that was quality, because I don't normally buy fighting games. So if you just want to test out the game, I thought that was a really good way of testing out a game. And if you like it, then yeah, you'll buy more. If you don't, then hey ho, you'll leave it. But you can still tell other people about that. It spreads around. I thought that was a good idea. And it's good. It's easy to pay from with your credit card and debit cards, whatever you got, to pay for new things now. But like when I was a kid, it's like, or when you're a kid, like little kids, because come on, the people who play PS4s, Xboxes, whatever it is, are not all over 18. Some of them are like 12. Well, you know that from COD. And this happens with iPads as well. They don't have a bloody debit card. They don't have it doesn't matter. They don't have like a state of income or anything like that. Yet you're expecting them to get the money. So they have to ask their parents, and they just can't really do it. Why not have it where they can unlock it in the game if you do certain requirements, which is what everyone wants. You don't really want to have to pay. It's like Call of Duty, you can pay for guns, I think you can. And it's kind of like, nah, I'll just play the game how I want. Because you're letting other people get an advantage just because they got more money. That's not fair, that's not the game experience. When you've already paid for a game, I don't want to pay anything more. Like season passes now. It's like, is it £20? I don't know, I think it's about £20. You'll get DLC, but it's barely a discount, and you might not even want it. It's like, I don't really, when I've just paid £55 for a game, which is about $80, I don't want to pay an additional £20 on top of that. I feel pretty, my wallet feels pretty wounded after I've just paid for a game. So they really need to sort it out. With iPads as well, there was a big news campaign here in England where kids were, if they got their parents to put their credit card on, you can buy for like, I don't know, with other games like additional little things, and you can keep tapping it, and some people made like £3,000 bill on their parents' they paid for it over and over, and that was kind of bad because it was a little kids game as well, which wasn't an adult's game. Quite a few of them done it, which is bad really, because you are just doing that for the money. But I don't, however you pronounce it, they just make you feel you just don't really want to buy the games sometimes, because if it's incomplete, I don't want it. I'll wait for you to get reduced or something, maybe come out with everything on it. But in some ways, like Killer Instinct, how that did that, I think that's a brilliant idea. You should do that with maybe just like Call of Duty sometimes. Like you can buy just the online, so you don't have the story, because no one plays that game for the freaking story. It's shit. So you could just buy the game, download it free, have the multiplayer, but just have like one class, one gun. Then you can think, if I want to try a different gun, I'll pay a bit more. I think that's a really good way of doing microtransactions, because then we don't have to pay for the whole freaking game. So I bought Call of Duty Ghosts, haven't touched the campaign, I only played multiplayer, it was alright. And I thought, I've kind of spent a shitload of money just for that. I only played like 2 classes on it. So I do think it's something that's got to be sorted out. It can't keep going on. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous with all these bonus edition pre-orders. You get this and that, and it's just not fair. Because some of us want to experience that as well, but they might not have the money. Because at the end of the day, games ain't cheap. It's not that cheap of a hobby. And kids, like 12-year-olds, I know the game could be at 18 or 16, but they're still going to play it. And it's not fair on parents all the time, because they can't always afford that. But there's always the people that will buy it, and it's kind of why they'll continue to do this.